They even said in the article, front-loaded. That means the PO has been created, but money has never been spent.
Reading on to the article, while the city is on track to recoup those funds, it's funds they've already had, but they did spend for services, and those monies have been spent. The thing that you helped me understand is that this was for services, not services and hardware. Only for software, services, but not hardware. The $24,900 to Santos has not been recovered. They're assuming you have it. Okay, they got to prove it. 2 city employees reported that $5,300 of it went to reimburse the building and safety staffer for a business trip to London. That staffer is Jing, right?
Yes, sir.
That trip should not have been authorized by the department, Bush said. Okay. Well, if it went to you, how did it go to Jing? Is Jing going to say that you gave it to her? You know, who gave it to her is real.
I remember them in the same room, she handing her the money.
She being
Jing, Real
handing Jing the money.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that memorialized in any way? No. Okay.
So they're going to charge me for the $20-something thousand.
No, they got to prove it. They got to prove it. How are they going to prove it? Part of the thing, how they've created this web, is you're upset with Jing. You're embarrassed her. Well, we're going to get to it. Allegations of threats and violence. The city initial investigation into technology section began in September after personnel officials received reports of threatening behavior. The information obtained by the investigators prompted Fiore, the city attorney, to secure a temporary restraining order designed to keep you away from his workers. Were you restrained from all of your workers, or it was just
the whole TRO for
all of them?
coming to the office?
Oh, to prevent you from coming to the office. And when was the TRO obtained?
October, sir.
October
13.
Is that why you resigned? You didn't do your job. Why did you resign? What did you give as a reason for I mean, I know about the iPads and all that other stuff, but what did you give as your reason for resigning?
When they started doing the interview with me with regards to this TRO, they started saying, people said this to you. I actually broke down during that meeting.
I'm sorry?
I broke down.
You broke down? Crying?
Because it really hurt me that I mean, as you could have seen, sir, I mean, I never punish anybody. I mean...
Right.
And,
what were they accusing you of?
That I've been cussing people left and right. That, that day was a black for me. That was my birthday when they interviewed me.
And what day was that?
November 2.
November?
2.
Okay.
And I was on the floor.
You were on the floor?
Crying.
And the investigators are there?
Yes, sir.
Was your attorney there?
Yes, sir. And he put a stop to it. Because it was just painful. I couldn't breathe after hearing, the accusation that some of the other people... The problem that I had is they let her stay.
They let who stay?
Jing as the head.
She took over your position? You're kidding.
And
she took over your position.
Right. And then you continue the investigation, and she started calling people and saying, hey, you're going to be loyal to the department, right?
Go on.
And she started harassing people that were supporting me. So what do you expect that...
Okay, the people who supported you. Give me the names of the people that would support you, that know the truth and would support you.
Well, now none of them are talking to me because...
Are they still working there?
2 of them got back.
Okay.
One of them said that recanted would be... I would think that would be Ian Applegate. I don't want to drag them to...
No, I realize that, but if I need to, I got to protect you.
But she started harassing people. She harassed Ian Applegate.
Okay, now you're talking about Jing.
Right.
See, when you say don't use she,
sorry,
give me the name.
Jing Reyes harassed Ian Applegate. I know for a fact that she called him and told him you have to be loyal to the department. I know that Dintrin, she took her responsibility and basically put her in a frozen position wherein she can't do anything. And I
About
don't,
Carrie.
I don't know, sir. I never talked to Kerry after.
Who could support your position besides Ding and Ian?
They were the ones who told me.
They're the ones that told you?
Yes.
They're the ones that told you what?
What was happening? What was Jing doing?
And are you still in contact with them?
No.
Okay.
When the situation, when they started, when they got suspended, our last communication, I told the two of them, you guys have to take care of yourselves. I mean, whatever it takes in order for you guys to be okay, do it. So I don't know what they did.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know whether they threw me under the bus in order for them to get their job back.
I understand.
But I mean, they shouldn't have been involved in this. This was my screw up. So.
Okay, so the Fuhrer is the city attorney. He had to secure a temporary restrainer to keep you away from one of his workers. In the legal declaration filed in Superior Court, William Weeks, the Assistant General Manager of the Personnel Department, said that you had engaged in an intimate relationship with one of the field subordinates. That's Jing. After she ended the relationship, you began making threatening, profanity-laced statements toward her. He said in his declaration, that's a recording, that you chewed her out for not doing her job. Weeks, you were trying to find her, and so on and so forth. Weeks added that you sent texts to the employee constantly asking her to resume the relationship. That bullshit, huh? Okay.
That happened one night because she told me I should make sure that she's okay.
At one point, you told the employee that he planned to make her life miserable, quote unquote. He said.
During that recording, I basically said, if you keep on countermanding my orders, that was the context.
It's important. The context is important. See how they take it out of context? At another, you raised a computer keyboard to his chest and smashed it on the desk in front of her, Weeks said in the filing. I know about that. In his own legal declaration, you admitted to having a 20-month relationship with Jing, but he denied making threats or violence or engaging in harassment, saying he treated all of his subordinates with respect. He also described a keyboard incident as an accident. We're simply having a conversation, he said in the court filing, and I immediately stood up and the keyboard came to my chest and it dropped back down onto the desk and broke. The 3 building and safety staffers who reported you filed their own declaration supporting their 3 building and safety staffers who reported to you filed their own declaration supporting their boss, calling him stern but professional. All 3 said they never heard you make violent threats in the office. Who would those 3 be?
Din,
Ian, and Carrie?
Din, Ian, and Brandon.
Brandon? Okay, there's another name. That's new. Who is Brandon?
One of this technical staffer.
Okay, Brandon, what's his last name?
Nguyen, Nguyen.
Okay, he's a technical staffer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 2 of those employees were later placed on paid administrative leave. That's Ian and Din. The city later concluded that one of them had interfered with the city investigation and filed a false statement in Superior Court. Who's that?
Maybe Ian.
Probably who?
Ian.
Why? Why do you say he filed a false statement?
I think this is what happened, sir.
Please.
He was outside when that incident happened, outside of my office.
You mean the keyboard?
Yes.
Okay.
The keyboard broke. And I came out and I told him I need a replacement keyboard. And he asked me what happened and I said, I was so angry, I accidentally hit it on the table. And he said he made a statement that he never saw that, which is true. And I asked him, and he said he never heard me shout at her. But in order probably to get her job back, he never got, I don't know about the 20 day, I wasn't aware about the 20 day, but he wasn't demoted, Din was demoted, he wasn't demoted, he got back his job. I mean...
well, Din was given a 20 day.
Right, Din and Ian.
And